Hey girl, if your makeup looks like you don't know how to color in between the lines or you don't know how to shade and you shouldn't have passed kindergarten, this video is for you. Because to be honest, it was for me too. It's a learning process, sis. It's okay. So the first thing that I'm doing is actually going in and color correcting for my hyperpigmentation and dark spots, just so it doesn't shine through my makeup. But in reality, this video is going to be really just showing how much I have learned to blend everything out. Just like this, I'm going to go in with a brush and actually blend out my color corrector. To be honest, you can do your finger or whatever, but I just find that a brush helps get in those little creases like under my eye. But something I've been learning on my makeup journey is you really need to make sure if you want your makeup to look uniform and put together and not like splotchy and all over the place, you have to blend. Blend. I know it sounds repetitive, but you have to, sis, or else you're gonna be walking out here looking like a clown, and we don't want that. We're too cute to be looking like that, okay, sis? So also another new thing that I've been doing is instead of blending my concealer with a beauty blender, first I go in with my Real Techniques concealer brush. It's honestly personal preference, but for me, I just find that the fluffy concealer brush really just helps me get into where I need to get into and really blend out everything flawless. After that, I actually have put some brightening concealer under my eye, which I didn't really love the shade, to be honest. I have been thinking that I need to down my concealer shade just a little bit because it's a bit too bright. But yeah, anyways, I blended that all out with my e.l.f. Duo brush with both sides, the small side to get in the creases and then the bigger fluffy, the bigger fluffy side to blend everything out. And for my foundation, I just applied it with another Real Techniques foundation brush. I think it was. That could have been a contour brush, to be honest, but it worked for me. And then, as you can see, because clearly I'm moving too fast for my own self, I did go in and blend everything out to make it just come together with my beauty blender. So my beauty blender is kind of just like my last step for blending everything out. Once I've done what I needed to do with the brush, I go in and I pat everything together. Like once I put on my blush, you'll see at the end, or any powders or anything like that, I do want it to look like everything was put on at once. Like they just slapped this on my face in a good way. It's like it was already pre-made. This look was pre-made for you, sis, okay? But yeah, so as you can see, I'm gonna go in now and I'm gonna just warm up my face a little bit. But like I said, everything, just think of every step that you do, more than likely is gonna need to be blended out and pulled together. So and blush is honestly one of those bigger things that I do see has been a lot of mistakes. And to be honest, I'm still working on it too. But if you go out, you know what I'm talking about, and you see these girls, and it's nothing against them, but it's just like everybody's makeup is also different. So it's a personal preference, like I said. But a lot of the times the blush looks, you can tell that it was put on after the concealer or after the bronzer, and it doesn't look as pulled together as it should. So for me, I noticed that I was looking like that, and sometimes I feel like I still don't have it 100%. So please do not take this video as any type of I think I'm better than nobody, because y'all already know, if you've been watching me for a second, I'm new to this makeup journey and I just been learning step by step. And the way I've been learning is messing up my own makeup. So I'm just telling y'all the steps and the tips that I have learned that I like for my makeup look. But if you like something completely different, sis, go ahead and be you. Makeup is a personal expression. Do you, okay? For this lip combo, I wanted to try out this brown copper lip color. And it was cool, but it wasn't really dark enough for me. I'm really into the 90s dark lip, vampy type vibe, but I try to brighten it up from time to time. So lately I've been using like a new color lipstick in the middle and then just outlining my lips with either a black or a really dark brown. And I really like that. So then I go in and I just spray my face with my MAC Fix Plus spray. Let that dry, but not dry too much, because I also noticed one last thing is when you set your face, sometimes for me, I don't know why, but I don't want to go out and there's like wet spots still there and it looks like shiny. And even here a little bit, you can see it's still a little bit shiny, and I feel like I should put a little bit of powder, but on camera picks up everything. But sis, we look all right.